So, happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to your weather forecast. My name is Dooley Godot, also known as Mr. G. This is Elite Weather. I hope you guys had a good day today and a good evening for you tonight. And a great day tomorrow as I have a weather forecast that I have prepared for everybody. Isn't it amazing the tornadoes that we saw across the plains over the last several days? It's been pretty effing spectacular, if I'm being completely honest. And there were some pretty big goddamn on tornadoes, several F5s, numerous F4s, EF3s. It was just wild and crazy, and it continues today, that threat for severe weather and tornadoes across the plains and even to the southern plains down to so from Texas all the way up to South Dakota. We had tornadoes across Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, down through Kentucky, Tennessee, Missouri, Iowa, especially Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. So a lot of tornadoes. I saw houses get moved from their foundations to the lot next door. A whole house got relocated. Still stayed together too. It wasn't even destroyed. I mean, these tornadoes are pretty incredible. One of them derailed a train in Nebraska. It was the craziest things. And then there was a dollar store warehouse, the distribution warehouse that was flattened by a tornado. I saw numerous homes that the house is gone and it's just an empty lot. So those tornadoes did their thing out there over the weekend, and again today we're seeing severe weather down across the southern plains, down through Texas and Louisiana. Lots of heavy rain today. Heavy rain is definitely in the forecast across the southern lower Mississippi River Valley, so Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, Kentucky, Tennessee. And we have rain all the way up through the Ohio Valley, so Missouri through Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, and up into Ontario, Canada. There's lots of rainfall through the upper peninsula of Michigan, Wisconsin, and northern Minnesota. We're seeing some showers and thunderstorms today, and we got even see some snow across parts of northern Minnesota along the Canadian and U.S. border. We've got some snow out there today. So let's jump into our first map, and we're going to see what we're working with as far as the severe weather. So tomorrow, this is what the upper air pattern is going to look like. We have a Colorado low that's going to be centered over southern Minnesota and northern Iowa, parts of Nebraska, and South Dakota. And that low pressure center is going to have a cold front that's dropping down across the central and southern plains. A warm front will be lifting across the upper Midwest into the Great Lakes. That's going to be bringing rain showers in those areas, but we're going to see that severe weather break out again across the upper Midwest. So Iowa and for Nebraska, Kansas, Wisconsin, and parts of Missouri, southern Minnesota as well, and maybe even western Wisconsin, we're going to see that potential for some severe weather. And down here by Texas, and we'll step over here. So look at the dry line. So we have the dry line set up here across the southern plains of Oklahoma and Texas. So we're going to see dry line thunderstorms. It's going to produce large hail and damaging winds and tornadoes again across this region. So another active day in store across the Midwest and the plains for your today and into Tuesday. And then on Wednesday we're going to see that low pressure center with that cold front extending up, that warm front extending across the upper Midwest towards the southern tip of Lake Michigan, across Illinois, Indiana, Missouri, into Kansas. And we're going to see that cold front again extended back into New Mexico and that dry line across North Texas to the Mexican border. So more dry line thunderstorms on your Wednesday, and we can see more severe weather here across the the central plains. So Nebraska, Kansas, and Oklahoma, especially, is where we're going to see the most severe of those storms, with tornadoes, damaging winds, large hail as well, and heavy rain is also going to be possible. And we're going to see that severe weather once again on your Thursday. It's going to continue. It's just not going to stop, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we're going to see warmer weather. So many folks are going to finally see temperatures in the 90s along the Gulf Coast as we head into the first through the third. We're going to see temperatures in the 90s along the Gulf Coast. We're going to see 70s and 80s in the southeast, 80s all the way up to the mid-Atlantic to near New York. We're going to see temperatures reach 80, so it's going to start to warm up, and it's going to warm up across the plains as well. We're going to see those temperatures soar into the 80s. Some of you folks are going to see your first 90 as well this week. So we're going to see a lot of early 90s across the Midwest and then along the Mid-Atlantic and the Southeast and the Gulf Coast as well. We're going to see a lot of 90s in Florida, 90s in southern Georgia, southern Alabama, southern Mississippi, Louisiana, and southern Texas. So around Houston to New Orleans and Mobile, over to Tallahassee and Panama City Beach, and down along the Gulf Coast of Florida. We're going to see humidity, warmer temperatures, rain, thunderstorms, and severe weather. And we're going to see a lot of water spouts along the Gulf Coast as well. So get ready for all of that craziness. On Friday, more severe weather as one of those low pressure centers sink down towards southern Texas. So we're going to see that low down here across the southern plains of Texas, near the Ozarks, Oklahoma, Arkansas. We're going to see a lot of severe weather. Louisiana, eastern Texas, Mississippi as well. We're going to see a lot of severe weather as we head into Friday. And a lot of rain across the Gulf, the plain states there, the Ohio Valley, the Great Lakes, the upper Midwest, Minnesota, Wisconsin. We're going to see rain and thunderstorms, some severe weather this week as we head into Friday over that region. And we're going to see, look at all the tornadoes that we saw over there since between the 26th and the 28th. Over 50 tornadoes. 50 tornadoes all the way from Texas up to Nebraska. We had all these tornadoes. 50 plus tornadoes. Man. And a lot of them were F3s, F4s, F5s. It was a lot of devastation. It was ridiculous. So for Tuesday, this is where we're going to see that severe weather threat for your Tuesday here across the Midwest, from Minnesota. So even up into Minnesota, we're going to see a 2 in 5 chance of severe weather near Sioux Falls, Worthington, Mankato. So lots of southern Minnesota, the Minnesota River Valley. Again into Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri, Kansas. So Sioux City, Iowa, Des Moines, Omaha, Nebraska, Lincoln, Kansas City, Missouri, Emporia, Bethany, all you folks, Salina, Kansas, Wichita as well. We're going to see that severe weather that's going to make tornadoes, and that's going to be the areas that was ravaged by tornadoes over the weekend. It's going to get hit again as we head on through the week. So don't let your guard down. I hate to have to spread this news, but it's going to happen again. You're going to get beat up this week. It's going to suck too. And then again on Wednesday, same areas as we have these slow-moving storm systems. So we're going to see a bunch of severe weather here across Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, all the way up to Minnesota again, especially on Wednesday. So tornado ravaged areas will likely get hit again and again and again. I'm trying to decide if my camera is still acting stupid again today. A lot of heavy rain is going to fall here across the Mississippi Valley here. So we're going to see heavy rain up through Illinois, Wisconsin, Minnesota, and that rain is going to fall to Des Moines, Kansas City, Oklahoma City, Dallas, so all the way down to Houston and Austin. Heavy rain for you folks. We're going to pick up several 2 to 3 inches, and some areas might pick up as much as 5 inches. So a lot of rain that's going to lead to some flash flooding concerns, and so get ready for all of that action for you. Heavy rain again as we head into your Thursday. So a lot of heavy rain from Minnesota, from Canada, all the way down to Texas and the Gulf Coast. So heavy rain falling in inches. So buckets of rainfall. That's going to shift to the east on Friday. We're going to see rain from Canada all the way down to the Gulf Coast and into Mexico. So very heavy rain across south central U.S., the Great Lakes, and in Ohio Valley, where we're going to pick up several inches of rain. So get ready for this week's bout of severe weather. I'm praying for everybody in the plains today and this week, as we've lost several lives. Several people have been killed by these storms. So this is a particularly dangerous situation, and there's no end in sight for the severe weather. We just getting started, so it's early in the severe weather season for the plains and the Midwest. So get ready for more to come. Thank you for watching me today. Leave your likes, comments. Feel free to subscribe to the channel on YouTube, and you can follow me on TikTok, and you can leave your comments and everything there as well. Thank you guys. Have a great day, and I will see y'all tomorrow. And be safe out there and take care of yourself and each other.